Merry Christmas, guys. Hey there, everybody. It is Christmas time, and I got a commentary for you on Christmas Day. Nothing too amazing, but I'll go into that in a minute. It's a quick commentary on the worst map on the game, which is Seatown. Seatown, it is an MK14. Yeah, you can see the scope. It is a... what is it? The scope. The dual scopes and extended mags. I seem to have loved the dual scopes at one point for ages. Don't know why, but I get 51 to 10. I don't know, it's not too amazing. I couldn't get a better gameplay because my capture card hasn't been working lately. Don't know why, it's just not been working. Hasn't been working for a couple of weeks, so it's the only like one of the only gameplays I had left in my hard drive. But anyways, Merry Christmas, guys. This, by the way, this isn't recorded on Christmas Day. I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered to record this on Christmas Day. Today is Christmas Eve. It is 11:30 at night. It's 30 minutes until Christmas, but I'm gonna upload this tomorrow on Christmas, so don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about this now. But I want to have a quick story about, well, not a quick story, but I want to tell you about something that happened a couple of days ago. I think it was yesterday, actually. Basically, the whole story is my aunt broke her hand in a very, very funny way. So I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday, I think, and we went bowling. It was me, my aunt, my other aunt, my mum, my sister, and my three cousins, which my three cousins are, one's 20, one's 19, and one's 25. I hadn't seen them in ages. We was having a nice family get together. We was all meeting up, and we went bowling. Don't know why. Like the most randomest thing we can do. We're all absolutely shit at it. We all get about under 100. But so one thing that surprised me is that my mum, she is a beast at bowling. She won like every game we played, and I don't know how. She's never played bowling in her life. Probably played it about twice in her whole life, and yet she came top all three times we played by about 50 points each go. So, anyways, what the story is, my aunt broke her hand. We was playing the first game. It was about halfway through, about on the 5th strike, and my aunt, one of my aunts, she was doing absolutely terrible. So my cousin goes, "Oh, get down lower, Lynn." She's called Lynn. She was like, "Oh, get down lower," and like, just you got to step forward and get down low. You get down low to give the ball some speed and power. And she was trying to do that. And when she did it, she picked up a ball that was too heavy for her. It had the finger holes were too small, like on the actual ball. Her fingers got stuck in the ball. She went to throw the ball, and as she stepped down low, her whole body, she sort of like slid forward with the ball bit and fell over and landed on her hand. And it was the most funniest thing I've seen in literally years. Because we was sitting there, and we was like, "Go on, Lynn, you can do this." And then she bowled the ball, and she went flying backwards. She was like legs everywhere. One of my cousins said, she said it was like a newborn Bambi, legs up everywhere or something funny. And we was all laughing our heads off at her. And then she got up, and she was okay. She got up, and she like her hand. She was like holding her hand. She thought she just twisted it. But then she randomly got this, like a couple of minutes later, she randomly saw a big lump come up on her hand. It was like literally about half an inch off of her hand. It was such a big lump just in one little spot. So me and my sister went to the like bar and got a cup of ice. We emptied that into like a bag and like wrapped it around her arm, and we carried on playing. Oh, it was her left hand, not her bowling hand. So we carried on playing. She was bowling, everyone was bowling, we was all doing absolutely shocking. I was like last literally all the time. And my mum was actually doing amazingly well somehow. Don't know why, but that was that. So we kept on bowling, and then at the end of the game, or at the end of the day, I should say, when we finished all games, she took the ice bag or wrist, ice whatever, off her wrist, and there was like a dent and a lump appeared on her hand. And she still could move it, and she said it hurt a little bit when she moved it, but it was nothing too serious at the time. And then that night, me and my sister were staying around my aunt's house, and as we got in, and she went out that night for a little while with like her long mate, like she's known all her life or something. She hasn't met for ages, so she met up with them. She was out for the night. I was in. Don't know what I was doing. I think I was watching some videos on YouTube, watching a lot of Syndicate videos because he's absolutely amazing. Check him out. I was doing that, and then my aunt got in that night, and as she got in, she came in, and the first thing she said, I think I've done something bad to my hand, and my uncle, her husband, She came in and said, "Oh, you stupid spastic! What'd you do to your hand?" That was the first thing she said. That's the first thing he said. And then when she got in, her hand was actually bent at a 45-degree angle, literally. So her hand was naturally bent at a 45-degree angle, and she couldn't move it. And it was just the most funniest thing. Like the way she just, I don't know what she said. She just said something. Oh, I think my hand's broken or something. Can't remember what she said, but. So we didn't want to go to the hospital that night because it was like 12 o'clock. It was like midnight, 1 o'clock. So it would have been too late to go to hospital. We would have been in the queue for ages. So she left it. She just put a bandage around it and like went to bed a bit. And in the morning, I was still asleep. I woke up at like 3 o'clock that day. In the morning, my mum took her to the hospital. She went there and she actually she chipped a bit of the bone and fractured her wrist. And she still could move it at the time, but she actually broke it and fractured it without her noticing. So she went the whole day with a broken wrist, and now she's got a cast on and now she's got a broken hand, wrist, whatever it is. She's got a cast on for Christmas. And when I woke up, she was in and she had a cast on. I walked over. I didn't know it was broken at the time. I walked in. I saw my aunt sitting there on the sofa with a bandage on. The first thing I said was, "Haha, your hand's broken." That was like the nicest thing I could say to my aunt, even though she just broken her hand and we was all laughing at her at the time. And that was that. So she has now got a broken arm, and my uncle is thinking about putting little attachments on it so she can like have a drink there. But she can hold two things at once. I can have a little slot for a pack of cigarettes, so she can have loads of little attachments on her cast. But that was that story. I don't know. It was just so funny at the time. It's one of them stories that doesn't really sound very funny, but it is very funny at the time. So that's that. But anyway, guys, it is Christmas. Yes, it is. For some reason, it doesn't really feel like Christmas for me. I don't know why. It's not in the Christmas spirits anymore. Christmas was so different when you're younger. When you're younger, you're like, yeah, get up for Santa. Yeah, Santa's bring me presents. And my mum and dad used to ring little bells outside the window, not out the window, that like from downstairs. And I actually thought it was Santa. We left out little mince pies and a little tiny bottle of beer or something. And it was such a nice like family moment, like having family together, like getting loads of presents, like getting all like the Christmas decorations up, like decorating the house, putting up the tree. Everything was so much funner when you're younger, between the ages of like 6, when you can actually remember, to the ages of like 11. Well, when I found out that Santa wasn't real, I think I was like 10, and it was like the most horriblest feeling me and my sister had, because how we found out it was real, how we found out that Santa wasn't real. I can't remember what we was doing. I think me and my sister was like downstairs, like putting up some decorations. And we went upstairs, and I think my mum was wrapping up presents at the time, and I think she like quickly went out of the room to go to the toilet or something, or get a drink. Me and my sister walked into the room, and there was loads of presents that said, like, that was to me and my sister, all like being ready to wrapped up, like all the little labels there, and they all said from Santa. But like we were sitting there, and then mum came in. She was actually writing them. And then me and my sister was like so upset that Santa wasn't real. And then mum and dad tried to make us believe, "Oh no, I'm just helping out Santa. No, Santa is real." But then from then on, Santa wasn't real, and Christmas got ruined. No, but seriously, oh shit, there could be little kids watching this, and I just ruined that Santa wasn't real for them. Santa's real, kids. Don't believe anything I just said. Santa's real. Keep on believing, guys. Santa is fucking awesome. I wish I still believed in him, but that wouldn't really work, would it? If Santa was real, that'd be the most awesomest thing on the planet. But anyways, it's Christmas. Hope you all got like having a good time, all got what you want. Christmas hasn't been too good down my end. I don't really want to go into it, but not been too good for me. Hopefully it's all been good for you. Hopefully you've all got what you want, having a nice time as a family, got what you want, and be grateful for what you get. One thing I should have said before, but be grateful for what you get for Christmas, even if it's something you don't really want. Just be grateful. Some people don't get anything. You should be happy you got something, even a card. Some people don't even get a card, but anyways, guys, peace out. Have a good Christmas. Love you all. Show some Christmas love by hitting that like button or maybe subscribing. So, peace out, guys. Merry Christmas.